Boo! I'm here. Hi. How's it going? I am a minute late. I shall perish now. Hi, so more blueprints today, yippee. I think we'll just get right into it. No point in waiting around. Turn my music off. Yeah, alright. I'm excited to get back to this today. Yesterday was very fun. Ah. Thank you for following, Daffy. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Blinks. Blinks, my blueprints. Alright. So, let's see. What do we have to do today? What's our goal today? I think there's... Alright. If we can figure out today how to get the... how to get to the pool, so we can figure out the pumps, because we actually got the manual for that yesterday. And then if we can also get to figuring out the other power supply thing, I think that would be a good progress today. We got the garage yesterday. Oh, wait, speaking of which, we have that new room we can actually interact with. Yeah. And we also know now there's something with valves outside. Gas valves that we have to turn off, turn on. Let's see what the cards give us today. We have a shelter. Oh, 1 second. Shield you from my cough. Adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. And items for trade. Okay. Well, let's see what the schoolhouse classrooms do. Yeah, I got the garage pretty late last night. It's Herbie. I think that was, yeah, that would have been our last run last night, was getting the garage open. Nothing hidden around here. Within a timely manner. Okay. Is that in reference to the fucky time of the manor? Oh? Hey, there's our gas valve. So we're gonna have to be, I guess, mindful of some of the rooms that we find. Oh, papers on the desk? Thank you for pointing that out. Which desk are we dealing with? Teacher's desk? Oh, yep. Closing address. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes, those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dare not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Miss Peterson, our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there. Though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building Reddington yet another school. And for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those who here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow demerits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has... Thank you for following, Ursa Majors. Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. Hope you enjoy the stream. And hope you've been having a great day. Thank you sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end. Remember to give Miss Peterson her gift. Okay. Interesting. So the house was also a school for a period of time? Which may not be the most safe thing to do. A building that shifts around. Yeah, so now we should have a bunch of classrooms to the pool. Wonder what they do. All right, nook, parlor, or spare room. Start off with the key. Always seems like a pretty decent idea for us. And yeah, happy with the library too. Can probably get out a new book. Sightseer Guide to Reading, Swimbird, Fixed Stars, History of Inda, Drafting Strategy Architect Digest. Alright. So, what... Maybe let's go sightseeing, learn maybe more about the town that we're actually in. And that give us some bigger clues as we go along. And there shouldn't be anything new in the library. Oh, a workshop, interesting. So that's a new room. Have we seen the study either? I don't think we've seen the study either. So while drafting, you may spend gems to redraw floor plans. Well, we don't have any gems yet. So let's get the workshop. Maybe the architect? Or maybe it just did unlock new rooms? Well, I assume I have to find the library again, like the last book. That could be the case. Ah, yes. G. Ooh, stones cut by hand and letters wrought do spell our secrets carved from thought. A message read is of 10, often lost. Among the bold words, spoken soft. The note is read, the letter is not. Alright, so keep an eye out for letters. Oh, let's get the sticky notes again. My desk is already a mess today. So let's make it even worse. Alright, so stone, letters, G. Workshop so late just due to RNG, but they're both... Yeah, library? I got library, I think it was 5th run? This is the first time we've seen the workshop. The true box does not always contain the prize. Oh. Oh, wait, no, that makes sense. It doesn't have to be the true one. The true one can, tell you which ones actually got it. I know that. We've been doing really good on the parlor game so far. And we don't have any items to mess around with yet. So maybe we tried to do, like, an item run this day. Okay, we need gems for classrooms. While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans each time for each compass room in your house. Item by the letter? Okay. Well, we'll get the spare room. Oh, this is an item. Okay. Pipe bomb, let's go. Battery pack, close enough. Provides juice to battery-powered contraptions. Yeah, basically the same thing. What is a pipe bomb if not, you know, a battery? Okay, so... Yeah, what was it, like the Samsungs that came out and were actually a hazard to everyone? It was like, what, 5 years ago? Okay, let's go down here. 2 items. Not bad for us. Yeah, I mean, you're not supposed to. However, that does not stop me from having it right next to me, like, at all times. To be fair, it is kind of my alarm clock. Veranda's too expensive for us. Let's see. We could get more gems or more coins. Yeah, the ivory dye is great. Let's see. Gems are in the black box. Oh, hey, all right, game. Where's my funny words? This is cheating. The gems are in a box with a statement. So that would be, if that's true, it could be in this. Actually, 2 of these point to it being in that. So let's go for the black box. Come on, 5 for 5. Fuck! I'm washed up, Grunkle. It's over. Apple on the desk, yeah. 2 steps. And the bot today. Goodbye, bot. I'm not washed. It was just 1 failure, please. I can redeem myself. Don't unfollow. Alright, so that's blocked off. We do have another key. Yeah, we've seen that red card already, so I'm not too worried about that. Ooh, yeah, security. Yeah, that's just the West Wing are likely locked, which is not true. Let's see. There's nothing new here either, yeah. Let's get in here, though. Turn that keycard system to be completely useless. And offline mode 2 unlock. So if we get lucky, we can actually get the... Oh, did that wrong. We can get the breaker. All the security doors will not be a problem for us. Alright. So bedroom, green rooms do not cost... That's pretty decent. Or the dining room. Dining room's not bad either. This will be a dead end. Let's go for the terrace, though. I want to see if we can actually... Yeah, I didn't see anything there immediately for items. Let's see. Yeah, no items today. But, ooh. I may have made a mistake. Whoopsie. I'm set. Oh, I'm set. Oh, yeah, I am set to high. Let's go. Keycard system. Well, that's that didn't spawn new ones. Right? Because, yeah, this was already here with this room. So... Yeah. So, unfortunately, I just didn't look that way. Yeah, no. Not gonna affect anything. Oh well. That's okay, we can restart this run. I don't think it was going all that well, but we got a new room. Nah, that was all the doors at that point. Just a snug little cottage. It's all right. It's our first run back today. It can be quick. Nothing to use the battery for, though. So on day 9. But hey, we still managed to get one of the gas pipes turned on. Yeah, living here would be not great. Because, so Grunkle told us that we're not allowed to stay in overnight. I wonder if that would make it so that the floor plan doesn't actually change? Ooh. Okay, so that just, like, keeps setting you up with money for a run down the line. Shelter gets you 3 red rooms, not having effects, and then make an offering, receive a blessing. I mean, I kind of want to see Grunkle's nuclear bunker. I'm being completely honest. Any secrets? Yeah, I don't think I'd manage to to get comfortable in a place where the rooms are always shifting around. Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing Shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Yeah, just wake up. Why am I in the swimming pool now? Where do I go? Time lock safe. Mount Holly bomb shelter. Time lock safe. Use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Okay, so it will stay unlocked, remain open for 4 hours. Okay, so actually we can figure this out to a degree. Unless there is a date. So we know, if I go to my various sticky notes here. Let's see, it's 1993. Where's the right note? Oh no, I've lost the note. Oh no, this is tragic. Oh no, beans, fuck. We have one date. 1992, but I think we're in 1993. Oh, I checked out the library book. Yeah, I think that was it March 8th, 1993? And that was, oh no, how many days ago was that? Fuck. Oh no. 1809? No, that's not. What is it? Okay, so we've noted down, we should note this down. I have made horrible notes already. So, this is learning progress. I don't even know what that sticky note is. Let's see. Okay, but no, the game starts at, oh, does it start at the beginning of the month? Maybe. Okay, well, I'm gonna make an educated guess That's very poorly educated. March 10th. We're early in it at least. Yeah, it's definitely early. And then, I mean, okay, what time of day is it though? All right, well, let's, I don't know, let's do 12 a.m. That's our real time. Radiation monitor. Measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings, okay. No, Holly's laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Oh, well, that would probably include the final room too, right? So if we get... Alright, starting a new sticky note. This one will be the nuclear note. So 12 USV, all doors unlock. Okay. Lab has radiation. So maybe if we can find the lab, get a key card, use the terminal there, we might be able to just force the final door to unlock. Yeah, so there's no radiation. And we still don't have the password. Okay. That's good to know. So we can open that up somehow. Some soup? Chat, you want soup? We got a lot of it. Alright. Again, we're still in the exploring phase, so if we just find out what more rooms actually do, aside from what's on the tin, that's pretty good for us. But we can get back inside now. And let's see what we get. Alright, nothing great. Let's just get one of everything. Still wondering if these pictures have any significance to our puzzle solving going forward. Let's see, we can get another key. Or a gem. Let's go for the gem for now. I don't know if I've actually gone... Oh no, this is the den I've been in. I think there's another iteration of it. Yeah, still a lot of rooms to find, I can imagine. And the puzzles. We don't need the drawing room yet. Let's get our key here. Gives us more movement options anyways. Ooh, security or breaker box. Let's get the breaker box just so we know we have that for sure. Maybe. I might have just entered a different angle before. Garage, gymnasium off, so we don't get debuffed if we get it. Keycard entry system off as well. And then I haven't messed around with the vac indicators yet. So I'm sure that'll come into play at some point. Ooh, we could get observatory. I still don't actually know what the stars are spent on. Right now, we're actually in a pretty decent spot. We have this whole side still available. We're towards the corner. But it's not too bad. So we get +3 steps. Oh, you know what? I guess it's not that... Oh, pardon me, 1 second. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yeah, it's not that we get, like, +1 of a resource, it's that we get +1 in the sky. So next time... So we got Slice with just 3 steps. Next one's gonna be 1 gem. Okay. Yeah, +1 star. Okay, we can cut ourselves off or get more of a path. Let's do that. Yeah, staff notice, June 15th, 1983. So there's also a part of me now that's wondering if the rooms themselves are stuck in their own time. Because like, you get into the game and you kind of assume that we know, like, oh, everything's all at the same time, but everything's all weird, right? And we get notes left over like this. So I'm wondering if, I mean, there was also that note in the chalkboard in the classroom that was like, ah, yes, timely manner, which might be hinting at that idea too. Ooh, okay, so we could just get 3 keys from the garage, which would be pretty nice. Or we could keep going straight. Let's see. Let's keep going straight. Because, yeah, we don't need the garage door open. Yeah, that too, if it's been just stuck in that state for so long. Because, like that one last note was saying with the bunker, was like, we really have to just, like, hope and pray we get the bunker if you guys are stuck down there. Alright, parlor game. I gotta redeem myself. Gems are in a box with a statement. Okay, so... Oh, fuck, that's true, though. Okay, the gems are in a box with the statement. The white box does not have a statement. So it has to be in... I mean, it doesn't... It could be in this box, too. That would be true as well. 2 truths are... Wait, no, there has to be a truth and a lie. So it's... this box? Fuck! I'm washed. My 100% win ratio. It's gone. Streamer washed up. Okay, so... Could go for courtyard. Well, I know that now. Let's see. Okay, so... Door there, door here. Ah, Rumpus room. Oh, no, we don't have... Oh, shit. I want to see Rumpus! I know that's not the fortune teller's name, but it is now. Oh, and we would have had the gems for that too if I didn't fuck up the puzzle. Streamer's washed. Alright, let's just get more steps. What do we got here? Another key. Oh, we've seen that note already. Unless it's been changing. Quick, thank you. Yeah, billiards room. Alright, all good there. Alright, nothing hidden around there either. Kitchen, bedroom, pantry. Get some money. And we got some apples too. Okay. Alright, let's redeem ourselves. We know exactly how the dartboard puzzle works. This one should be easy. And I don't even think you can fail the dartboard puzzle. So 20 minus 3 is 17. 1 times 3 is 3. 6 divided by 2 is going to be 3 as well. And 7 minus 3 is not 5, it's 4. Times 5 is 20. No, I'm stupid. 4, 8, 12, 16. That's what that is. Wait, no. What? Alright, ignore me. Don't pay attention to my bad math. Alright, 17. 1 and 3 is 3. That is also 3. Now we're dealing with... Okay, 7 minus 3 is 4. I missed an operation. It's 5. 4 times 5. Oh, I just completely missed the divided by. Okay, so 20 divided by 2 is 10. There we go. I may be blind. And I also may be stupid. Alright. Items for sale. Don't really want to buy items all that much. But we are in a dead end anyways. Oh, we can't even do that. Well, let's get Laboratory out of the way. Oh, so there is actually stuff in the laboratory sometimes. So we get to be like Grunkle, we get income tax. And Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Greater chance of finding items. Alright, we like that. Love to see it. Yeah, because might as well get that out of the way so we don't actually have to deal with it later. So we do have all the way back at the start to go. Don't look at me with those disappointed eyes, Grunkle. I can't be perfect. I can't win the game every time. And breaker's there. Alright, let's go through here. Alright, Grunkle already wants to tax me. Ooh, I don't like the dark room. What's this? Sleep mask. First time you enter each bedroom, gain 5. Bedroom's not bad. And anything else? Yeah, we still have entry hall door. Ooh. Unfortunately, we can't get the ballroom. Oh, you always get 2 gems. That's really good. Unfortunately, we don't have 2 gems. Let's see about this hallway. Nothing seems to be hidden around here. And the dark room again. Okay. Well, we have the nuclear bunker, so I hope I can actually see the drafting plans. It's either way, it would be leading to a dead end. Yeah, okay, so we're safe here. And we have the lab. Nice. So it's our first time in here. Should I mention I was never great at science? Lab technician Randolph M. So heating and cooling curvature. Room temp, complete thaw, melting point. Yeah, there's a lot here. I feel like this is going to be a take a picture of everything situation, so I don't have to draw the diagrams. Okay. What else we got? Typically work over at Simca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Kimberly Thompson. Ah, yes. I too understand the scribbles on the wall, yes. Yes, much science about it. That sounds like it's leaking. I'm sure it's fine. And yeah, this is our second terminal. Experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique host feature that will last until the end of the day. Okay. Oh, so it's for the rest of the run. For each bedroom you draft after your second, gain a thing. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Okay, that actually would probably be really good for us if we just constantly get money. While drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan. Yeah, I think we're going to go for each bedroom you draft, and then we're going to get allowance. That sounds pretty good to me. Start experiment. Because that's just going to set us up going forward. Research log, no experiments. Log into network. We still don't have the terminal password. Bevis. Worth a shot. Alright. We have one note here. Effective immediately. Electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be really big for us, finding the way to actually get into the terminals. The actual password. Ah, yes. The periodic table, my nemesis. Genuinely, I think that is like one of the worst things back in school was like, ah, yeah, you'll never be able to like look up your periodic table whenever you need it. You must remember the thing. Why? We have one in the classroom. If I was doing chemistry, I'm sure I could have a periodic table nearby. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Okay. I see. Maybe this is what causes the, like, nuclear overload stuff? Maybe. Mayhaps. That would appear to be everything, though. Alright, no gems, so we only have the boudoir. Your allowance, and our allowance is raised, because it's a bedroom. Safe has been opened. Okay, it's always good to check it, though, because you get a gem. And, yeah, that's all the same stuff. Nothing new. Missed a sign. Ooh, probably. Okay, so this is telling us how to work that. And other than, I feel like that's probably the sign I missed. Otherwise, I'm sure we'll be back here eventually. But we do need the boiler room power to do anything there. Hey, library again. Actually check out our book. And get our day. Which is fantastic because we still have the nuclear bunker. So, no, oh, it's no, I was completely other end of the month. Okay, so today is, where's the nuclear note? Oh, crap. Nuclear note, here we are. Today is November 15th, 1993. Perfect. So, Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Third largest city in Fen Airs, Reddington is synonymous with mountains, mystery, and magic. Most tourists head straight for the boardwalk, and don't go much further than the Botanical Gardens. However, Reddington has much more to offer. Spectacular scenery, a historic castle, and a charming underground bazaar. Reward visitors who wish to... Oh, pardon me. Explore further. Reddington is that type of unique, enchanting place that lingers in your mind and memories long after you leave. In Botanical Gardens for its Aegean canopy, house, and mausoleum. Its petal-covered trails and mind-boggling variety of flowers is the reason springtime in Reddington is Reddington's busy season. Okay. So not too much holly that's unique to the region. I'm gonna write that down. Maybe that's important. New sticky note. Survey. That's how you pronounce that. Don't fact check that. Featherfall Keep. Mount Perma, Reddington's second highest summit. Former home of Lord William Epsom. Okay, recently always been a private residence. His oldest son, Lionel Epsom. We've seen that name before. Until her marriage in 1951. Okay. So... I mean, the only marriage we know about so far is our mother, really? Is this related to that, maybe? Possibly. It is still believed many Featherfall was built first king Orinda Aries. Okay. Trinsdale Lake. Swans, Lakeside, tourists are free to enjoy. 100 Bells Tea Room, Mondays and Fridays. Alright, 220 feet, Mount Holly, Reddington Range, and the highest peak. Okay. Has been completely private since the closing of the Mount Holly Schoolhouse. Okay, so the schoolhouse was closed in, I assume, 1966? Not 1866? That would be a long time ago. Station Bazaar. Tourists wishing to pick up souvenirs. Station Bazaar. Mainway Station can be a dangerous place located underground, the unique marketplace. Central Railway. Yeah, 1966 sounds right. Worthy conclusion, sightseeing. Oh, and there's a lovely little map. I'm gonna take a picture of the map. I don't think this is important, however. It's a very, very nicely drawn map. Let's see. Let's also go and set that up. Okay, so we have our date now. We don't necessarily have the time. Actually, wait a minute. That's not true. We just need to find a room with a clock. Maybe. Possibly. Ooh, okay, so weight room, lose half your steps, but we still have the nuclear bunker. So let's do that. No security doors, though. No power to that. And got a broken lever. Okay, so if we can find one of the greenhouse rooms, that might actually be really good for us. Okay, dining room. Ooh, I'd like to get a bedroom for another +1 gold at the start. But if we do, I think that's the end of our run. Not necessarily. There's a few rooms we'll get at the entrance, but let's do dining hall. Just to be safe. Double allowance would be really nice. But I feel like we can get some pretty good progress on this run. I don't want to end our chances here. We have a lot of keys. Oh, mate's chamber. That's a new room. We don't have security on this run. We haven't seen that yet. We just got breaker room. It was actually our first, well, not our first, but one of our first rooms was a choice between utility closet or security room. So I chose utility just in case. Let's see. So all good. Let's see, maid's chamber. We haven't seen the maid's chamber yet, and we still have, I think this should be our last room that's not affected. Oh, and it counts as a bedroom. Nice. Mila. Okay. So there were two maids. I think that's our Grunkle. Don't know who everyone is, though. Interesting. Staff notice the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer and master, the Baron Mount Holly H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Miss Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Okay. New sticky note. Where'd I put the stack? There we are. Okay, so Friday, November 6th. And that would be 1992, because that's when the will was written. That's when he died. 1992, staff must vacate. '93. I think '93 is the year that we're in right now. Let me see. Where's the nuclear letter? Yeah, 1993 is today. I think he died last year and we took a year to get there. Actually show up. I could be wrong, though. Because unfortunately, I don't think we can go back and check the will. It was just in the opening cutscene. Oh, and there's the pool. Yeah, let's get the pool. This will be important, too. So if we can get the pump system working, that'll be good. We actually saw the diagram the time before we did the library. Draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft 3 random floor plans are drawn. Okay. Plans added to the draft are removed. No running. That's true. Oh wait, no. We have a spring key. I'm running in the pool. Who's going to stop me? Grunkle? He's dead. Okay, that goes back around there. What do we got? Ah. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. We don't have rerolls as well. Okay, let's go for items. Maybe we get the key card. No key card. All right. Well, we have a couple more rooms to draft, and we have dinner. You got fries? No, I got a whole wild quail. I'm good. You want some? I don't think I'm going to be able to eat all this bird. It's too much for me. You can have the scraps. I could get fries with that. What kind of fries? What kind of fries are we talking about? Talking like curly fries? We talking thin slice? Wedges? What you got? Alright. Here's my controversial take on French fries. I like Cajun seasoning. I don't think Cajun seasoning belongs on French fry. I think it's too much. I don't think the Cajun seasoning goes good with ketchup, and I like ketchup on my French fries. In fact, I think that's necessary to a French fry. I think you need ketchup. There you go. I'm never wrong. I'm always right. Just like condiments. Well, reflect on that. Reflect on yourself. Work on yourself. And yeah, we got 3 allowances this run. That's really good. We've seen the book already. Yeah, so that'll... Now that we have 3 allowance, we'll start every run with 3 coins. Honestly, pretty solid for us. Oh wait, I also need to see what's the time. So we're at 12, oh, okay, that's good to know. I didn't realize the time actually moved, so we're at... Well, we gotta set it to 1 o'clock. Hey Ray, welcome back. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Good to see you again. How was the anime watching going? How's the Attack on Titan? Doing pretty good today. I'm still feeling like still got a little bit of sick going on right now. But other than that, really happy to be back. Still feeling very good to stream, and this game's so fun. This game's really good. All right, so we got the date for this. It's November 15th. And the time should be okay, I think that the minute must matter, so let's just set it to 2 p.m. We can hang around. So yeah, because today is November 15th, 1993, year doesn't matter. Belgian style is like the cross-hatched fries, right? Nice. Do you know what you're moving on after you finish watching Attack on Titan? Yeah, come back at 2 p.m. So let's hang around in the room. Why not? We can continue our just general conversations, and then we have like 4 hours to go back after it's unlocked. So no rush. But yeah, no, it's this game's a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know. I really kind of hate mushy French fries. This is the thrilling stream commentary we're getting everyone now. We are on the French fry game. 'Cause yeah, I'm not a wedges guy. I do not like wedges. I think there's too much potato. At that point, I'd rather eat mashed potato. Gachai Kikuta, okay. I don't think I've actually heard of that anime. I don't like the texture of condiments. Fair enough. You know what, big thing for me, I didn't like a lot of condiments, right? Like, mayo was something I actually, like, hated growing up. Then I got put on Japanese mayo. And not that, like, oh, mayo Japan or anything, but oh my god. It is really good. I don't know what it is about it. I, like, mix that into sauces and everything now. You thought mustard? How'd you think mustard was decorative? You have not told me that. I didn't like mustard before growing up either, but I also, like, always would eat that in, like, the Heinz sort of, like, budget mustard, so it's not great. Put me on the Japanese mayo, Koopy IV, yeah. Got me hooked up. No one... Yeah, okay, that's the thing. Dijon mustard's actually pretty decent, depending on what Dijon mustard you get. This is... I'm so happy this is our conversation. People use the bottles for other... Yeah. But, yeah, no, I don't know, mustard's alright. I need mustard mixed with Japanese mayo. Then it's really good. Try that. I'm shocked I never told you, but yeah. I mean, we've had food talks before. But not that one, I don't think. Or maybe I just ignored you because it was funny, you know? I do that sometimes. But yeah, no, Japanese mayo is like, it changes my burger sauce game like crazy. Mustard for like honey mustard, mayo mustard. Oh, have any of you had like raspberry mustard before? Which like sounds insane, but I had that. I used to work at like a restaurant slash bar slash brewery that they did like nicer food, and they would do pretzels with that stuff. Oh my god, that was so good. I hated working there, but the food wasn't bad. It's weird. It doesn't like, it tastes a lot more refreshing. It hardly tastes like mustard, really. It's basically just raspberry, but a little savory, which is weird. Also, let's test the theory of moving through rooms is time. Love coleslaw, hate mayo. I hate coleslaw. I think it's bad. And I won't fight you on it because I'm right, and you're wrong. Who makes it? Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a fresh made coleslaw, but I'm not gonna be the one that goes about making it. So yeah, I don't know. Coleslaw just seems slimy to me. It seems gross, and I don't like anything that's salad-like unless it's like a Caesar salad drenched in sauce, so it's not like healthy anymore. I'm not a big cabbage guy. And I'm not gonna out you on your cabbage takes. To chat. Oh yeah, I know. Listen, you can out yourself on your rabbit-like tendencies, but I won't get into the specifics. Yeah. Yeah, restaurant coleslaw, not it. It's just like I'm good without you giving me that coleslaw. You can just keep it in the kitchen. Cabbage, carrot, mango, lime, and honey. Soggy. Okay, a big thing with me and cabbage, I don't mind the flavor of cabbage. I need it like diced up and put in like dumplings and things like that. Like whenever I make dumplings, they're like super thin because it adds like good flavor, good texture, a little bit of crunch. Yeah, and you have to dry the cabbage. Can't let it stay wet. Let's see. All right, we're almost at 2 o'clock. Where we find out I messed something up. Yeah, wet cabbage is it's not it. Mushy wet cabbage. All right, thoughts on Brussels sprouts. This is where we're at, chat. Thoughts on Brussels sprouts. Bad, right? That's just it. It's bad. Yeah. Just, you know, in general, I'm very bad with most veg, which I think has a lot to do with how a lot of it was just prepared when I was growing up. Because my folks, my parents, bless their souls, but good lord, cooking was not necessarily our forte when I was younger. Yeah, steamed is that's basically the way I would have any sort of vegetable growing up, was just like maybe salted and steamed. Yeah, that's the thing is like I I really gotta try. I don't know, like sprucing up some vegetables and stuff when I actually cook. All right, we're almost there. We have we have 5 more minutes, folks. 5 more minutes, and we can actually make it and open that lock. Window, salt and pepper, olive oil. Yeah, I don't know. I also might have the thing where a lot of like veg just kind of tastes like dirt to me, like carrots especially. Like you can drench a carrot in like brown sugar or maple syrup and stuff like that, but I don't know. It still kind of just tastes like dirt in my mouth. Overpan shrimp. Ooh, yeah, I might have to get that for you. I love, oh my, I love seafood. I love shrimp. I'm pretty simple with it. Yeah, yeah, my like that was one of the things where my parents would try to be like, "All right, we'll get you to all right, young bard, you're going to eat your carrots now. They're covered in brown sugar, right?" And I'm like, "They're mushy. This is gross. Why would you do this to me?" Yeah, yeah. Fresh flavor. I have spice mix of garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, cayenne. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like one thing that I did see about preparing like a lot of vegetables was basically give them like steak sauce and stuff like that. Hey, there we go. Oh, so these red notes are actually in an order. All right. We'll get back to the preparation of vegetables discussion soon. I got to read this. Dear Uncle, the disappearance of my cousin Mary has long sat unfavorably with me and my father, and I will freely admit to you that the chilly airs of indifference you may have felt in my presence can be attributed entirely to the suspicions that I have harbored for these past years, suspicions entirely aimed at yourself. And while I have never had the opportunity to prove it, I felt very strongly that you had some deeper involvement in those events 4 years ago. Okay, the plot thickens. The circulating rumors of those months did nothing but further reinforce my convictions in this fact. Those of us that are once bitten are twice shy, and I am aware of the cost my aggressively aloof behavior has had on the social standing of our family. I do not apologize for my actions, though I am now willing to admit that the conclusions I reached may have been flawed. Last week, I had a confidential conversation with one of our mutual acquaintances, a conversation that has shed more light on this mystery than all of my father's countless fruitless inquiries over the years. I now have reason to believe that you were in fact responsible for smuggling my cousin under cover of night across the red border to the southern seafront. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Maybe is this Cold War? Are we dealing with like Cold War sort of stuff? And I believe this may have occurred in September, a full 7 months after she was reported missing. A date that coincides not with her public disappearance in February, but instead with the notable theft of the Ruby Crown. If the Blackwater insurgents were in fact responsible for the heist, as some have claimed, I believe this scenario entirely plausible. And the fact that 2 of the Crown's 8 rubies have now surfaced has given me renewed optimism that she's still alive, safe, and finally free. Perhaps my willingness to accept such a sensational story betrays my own desperation. Desperation for answers, desperation for hope, and desperation for a narrative in which you are not the villain. In that distant land, we all dream of the land where the strangling crimson curtains draped across our sky are pulled back, and the windows and shutters of discontent flung wide open. In that distant land, I pray one day to find our Marion safe, happy, and absolved. Courtney. Okay. Courtney. So was it Mary and Courtney? Interesting. So yeah, we definitely have there's some sort of like anti-monarchist tones, or at least some sort of insurgent group. Yeah, go get your fries. Interesting. So, and we don't know what Grunkle's involvement with that was. Because Grunkle could have been for or against the dissidents. But yeah, I'm sure we'll find more. So that was letter... I think the first one we got was 5. That was letter 7? I don't seem to be able to just look at them, even though I have 2 letter marks here. Oh wait, we actually have... Oh, okay, the experiment's marked on it. Cool. Any extra rooms? No, that was the end of the room situation. Tells you on the menu screen. Okay. Good to know. Let's see, so... Looks like that's going to be all for today. We're going to go back. We might as well make a wish. I wish for non-soggy vegetables. I think that's fair enough. And let's yeah, let's go to the next day. Prosaic Inn. 28 rooms, rank 8 reached. 77 steps, items found 5, new rooms 5. And yeah, we should be getting $4 every run now. So that's pretty good. That actually makes it really viable to actually go to shops and buy items. Grunkle can't steal all my money if he's giving me an allowance. Right, first things first, let's see what room we got. And I wonder too if the side rooms are going to give us a lot of other gas valves that we're going to be able to use, or if there's somewhere else. Shrine, 2 special items, pretty decent. But let's do the shrine. We actually have money. We can make an offering. Making an offering may result in the bestowal of a beneficial blessing that will last for several days. Okay. Oh, we actually have to pick up our allowance. Any gas valves here? You got some sort of wire. Maybe that's just fines. Yeah, just fines. Okay. Progress, though. Let's go pick up our money from dear old Grunkle. And, I mean, seeing as it is a sort of like just whatever money you have left, you can spend it. I think we're gonna wait to do that. Let's go. You know what? Money run. I'm learning from Grunkle. We're just gonna be making money this time. Dark room, spare room. Let's go for dark room. This might be bad, but... Oh, you know what? You're right, that might have been a new letter. That's okay, we'll go back there eventually. And you can't have a run without Grunkle stealing a buck from you. Ooh. Could go for gem. Yeah, let's do this, because this will be the end of the line pardon me, anyways. So we got that done. Lose $1. And, okay, we can draw new floor plans while being in that room. We can get a corridor. Let's just go for the corridor right now. The chapel hates us. The chapel shows up like every single run I do. Get more gems too. Okay, nice. Nothing out of the ordinary hanging around. Could get the courtyard. Or... you know what? The courtyard's pretty good. There's a chance to get, yeah, sledgehammer or shovel. We definitely do with the shovel. Drawing room or hallway. Let's get the hallway. Let's try not to run out of gems right away. Maybe if we can get a right hand turn. Nope. I mean, 4 items is pretty nice. Let's see. No, let's be a little safer. Let's get dining room. As much as I just want to see what items are in the game, I think staying a little more consistent with being able to move ahead. Ooh, that's a lot of gems. We need a right-hand turn, or else this will be bad. Let's see. And we did not get it. Okay. Let's go for the... Boudoir should always have a gem in the safe, right? Yeah, Boudoir always has a gem for us. Alright, so we've closed ourselves off. Let's see, lab here. Anything new that we can actually get in here? I assume that there's a chance of items spawning. If we can get the boiler room, that'd be pretty nice. Yeah, that is really good. It would be really annoying if I always had to put in, like, Christmas Day. Not the worst, just a little bit annoying. Ooh, commissary. Yeah, sure, we got a lot of money. And, okay, without. What does this mean? We need that password too. How do we get the password? Salt shaker, shovel. Well, we know that there are dirt mounds that we can open. So shovel is a decent enough investment, I think. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's get the freezer. It's a new room. Oh, you know what? There was that one thing in the lab about how to thaw things out. I wonder if there's AC control somewhere. I just start breaking things. Doesn't look like it. Just pull on that pipe. Let me have it. Let me pull the system out. Okay. So nothing for us here. But yeah, there was this paper. Test 205. Oh yeah, I completely forgot to do this. Do our testing for the day. Alright, let's experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Time you unlock or bypass a security door. Ooh. Honestly? I think we're just going to take the +1 allowance right away, because I don't know how many more rooms we're going to get. Oh, I also realized that I might not be able to get more gems or money. Use special keys. Silver key. Okay. Wait, what's the silver key do? Unlocked with will lead to a room with many doors. Okay, we don't necessarily need that right now. Let's just use the normal one. Let's see, plus 10 steps. Fine by me. Car keys. We do still need to get in the car, so if we get a chance to do that, we can get around here and maybe get lucky with the garage. That'd be nice. Hallway, billiards room, or parlor. Okay. So I think I've gathered billiards room always gives us keys, parlor always gives us 2 gems. I have to redeem myself. I have to do this puzzle right. Gems are not in the white box. Gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. Okay, so if the gems are not in the white box. That's also true. The gems are in this box. That could be true. There needs to be a false one, though. So gems are in the not in the white box. Then that would be false. That'd be 2 false, 1 true. I mean, right? Because it's just a minimum of always be at least 1 box which displays 1 true, 1 that displays 1 false. Okay. I'm gonna go with it's in the white box. Ah, fuck. Gosh, I'm washed. I'm washed. My deductive reasoning is failing me. Okay. Back to being robbed by Grunkle. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but I might be, well, evidently, I think I'm missing out on something. Let's see, maybe we get lucky, and this is the, no, it's not necessarily the wrong way, it's just not a helpful way. And new letter. Master Simon, good morning. It has come to my attention that you have been granted a daily allowance to use while on the estate. It is, if it is convenient to you, I will leave the required sum here in the entrance hall each morning. If there's anything else you require, please do not hesitate to ask, even though we have all been requested to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay. I can assure you I am still personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect of us. Okay. So, what can we do now? Not a lot. Oh, so I can't even spend... Oh, that's how that works. So if you freeze your assets, you just cannot spend them at all. Well, good to know. We'll refuse to go in the freezer at any point possible. Breaker and kitchen. Okay, so we can't spend the gems there. Let's go to coat check. We haven't gone in here yet. I don't think we have items we really care about to put in here. Let's see. Checking item, and I know if I leave an item here, I can't actually get it unless I get the room again. So you know what? I'm good with just keeping it random for now. There's nothing that I'm like I need to set this up. so we could go to the courtyard, dig a couple things up. So let's do that, and then we'll just have to end our day because we can't even spend money on the offerings. Alright, what do you got for me, gang? A rock. And pebbles. This was pointless. Okay, so that's all we can do on that day. We got the allowance. We got +1 allowance too, at least. The rustic villa. Okay, and we found some new rooms. We've seen the freezer now. We've seen the coat check. And anything else new? No, that's about it. Alright, save and continue. Alright, what's going to be our next goal here? We just got the bunker. We'll unlock that time safe. We're on day 11. Yeah, I guess the pool and the boiler room. Those are going to be two really big things for us going forward. So we're starting off the day with a gem and a coin. We're going to get 5 coins, I think, from our allowance. Schoolhouse. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. Not a bad idea. Let's go for it. It's a new room too. So, hovel. And there's another gas pipe. Alright, so we just need one more. And then something happens. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Revin, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green room, in particular, have deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You're required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March. Ensure all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anne Babbage, house manager. Okay, so she is the house manager. This would have been the person that kept like absolutely 0 notes for the most recent groundskeeper then? Interesting. Not much else in there. You're required to vacate the hovel. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a very pleasant situation either way. Yeah. Alright, start off with key, and by start off with key, I mean go and grab my allowance. Seemed like a pretty mutual, no one liked each other there. Like, I need to redeem myself. It's a compulsion now. I have to win one this stream. Okay, blue box is true. If that's true, you were in the parlor. That is also true. This box is empty. That could be true. Okay, none of these point to... Which one has the gem, though? Let's go with this. Wait, yeah, if that's false, that would point to this having the gem. There we go, finally! I'm not washed, thank you, Grunkle. It only took 4 tries this stream, but, you know, we got there. Leads to a room of a color of your choice. We can get a key. End our line there in the bedroom. Let's do this. Let's just find a random room. Okay, green thumb, halls of holly, key to the bedroom, or gold sink. So actually, what kind of rooms are these? So we could get... Okay, so that's going to be like a shop room. If I go gold zinc. Let's go for green thumb. Let's find a green room. We're on the outside, so it makes sense. Okay. Yeah, let's find more items in green rooms. And we got our shovel. I guess we're gonna be doing some gardening today. Heard they fired the last guy. $10 coins. We're actually pretty rich today. Ooh, okay, garage or corridor. We could try to grab the garage just to get maybe the keys at some point, and then go all the way back around, try to get more green rooms on the other side. Yeah, let's do that. Grab our keys and poke around, just make sure there's nothing else here. Seen that? No. Okay. I'm feeling good about this run. This one's good. We're set up. We got a lot of money. Got a lot of gems that we don't even need to spend on anything, and we got some keys. Could go for the commissary, and I think we will. What do we got today? Salt shaker, sledgehammer, or metal detector? Let's see. Let's go for the metal detector. We can afford it. More keys, more money. Okay, with tree, without pin. That's got to be like find a room that has that picture but not that picture. That's what my brain's telling me. Now it may be a small brain, very smooth brain, but it's telling me that. Okay, we got the coins. All right. Can't have a run without Grunkle taxing us. No, but he is giving us a gem. And a courtyard too. Welcome back. You get your fries? A lot of money this run. And with gravy, nice. Ooh, 6 steps. We're kind of eating through steps though. I'm not too happy about that. Let's see. Okay. You know what? If we can just keep going forward and go left, then we don't have to worry about the other side. Not what I wanted to see. Yeah, I would be wasting a room. Okay, nothing here. We do get the redraw, though. Oh, wait. Do we want to spend... Yeah, let's just spend the special key anyways. Because that'll guarantee, like, a 4 route. Oh, a conference room. Okay. New room. Who dis? Some special rooms allow you to spread items. Yeah, spread. They immediately placed in several of the rooms currently in your estate. Okay. So yeah, we can guarantee by the end of this run, we should show up back here and see what's in here. Ooh, safe code. Hold up. New code? New code, who dis? 9083. 5 receipts for your fries? For your fries with gravy? Reminder, after meeting adjourns, take all conference notes and place them in the office safe. Yes. Why'd they give you 5? Did you ask for 1? Let's see. Okay, so that's going to be the code for the office. Pretty good. Didn't even ask for 1. They're just like, nah. Give them a billion. Okay. Ooh. Library could be good. I don't want to spend too many steps. I'm worried about how many steps we're actually using up. Let's go here. We can get another book and an apple. So we got sightseeing, we got the pump system. I'm not too worried about the stars. Let's get drafting strategy. Maybe that's new rooms, or maybe it's just a better guide to drafting. Aquarium. Very nice. And study. Okay. If we take the study, we don't end our run. And that actually gives us something to spend our gems on this run, because we're not spending them on walking around. "44 letters in the message." I'm gonna see about this game. It's, well, you see, I've been playing 11 days in-game, and I still have very little idea what's happening. But essentially, the gist of it is just Grunkle passed away. He willed us his stuff, and unused pairings, glove, love, sting. Yeah, it's rhyming. Crowd, crow. Well, crowd and crow aren't. Grown, gown, and no, that's not rhyming either. It's like slant rhyme. Snack sack. Words 1 letter apart. Yeah, yeah. Face and ace. I don't know what this means. Let's take a picture of that one too. But yeah, essentially the gist of the game is that Grunkle was like, "Hey, peace out, I'm dead. If my great nephew can figure out the 46th room in my house with 45 rooms, he can inherit everything. He just has to not stay in the house overnight and perish if he does." So yeah, so because that's an F in the square, right? So yeah, it could be the missing letter. So unused pairings, glove and love. So G could be a G. Yeah, let's find the missing words and start up a new sticky note. Let's see. Okay, so we have an F, we have a G, we have a T, a D, an R, and an N. Well, none of those are vowels, so that's not going to be a word. Interesting. Okay. I'm too stupid for this right now. We're gonna come back to that one. Yeah, face and ace. I guess it must just be a thing that they knew already. Let's try the code on this safe. I don't think it's this one, but yeah. So that's for the office safe. Maybe we can find another clue. Okay, so there's more words here. Beard and Bard. Hey, that's me. So that's okay. We have a vowel, gang. We have one vowel. Beard and Bard. So the grid looks exactly like the floor plan, like one for one. It's 44 letters. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that means when it comes to the actual floor plan. King. Spin. Maybe? I mean, that's going to be the entrance hallway, so there might be something that's always in that room. Like, there... Oh. You know what? This is probably related to the pictures. Because pictures usually come in pairs, right? So we have chart and cart. Oh my... The pictures are rhyming words. Or vague slant rhymes. Chart and cart, which means... Oh no, this is going to be a whole new series of sticky notes. Oh no. Beans. Oh no. Okay. Okay, I think I understand what's going on. The pictures don't change based on the room, they change based on position. Okay, so we have... Oh, this is... This is... I actually have to make the chart for this. Okay, hold up. So it's 5 by something. Why'd I make that so small? It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure this will work out. Oh, I kind of wish I had a setup where I could show you like MS Paint or something and do that, but I feel like unfortunately I'm not prepared enough as a streamer to do that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different column or rows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Definitely didn't have to make any of those super small or anything. Yeah, 5 by 9. So we have F for sure. We're in room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4. So 5 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it was chart and cart. What's the missing letter in chart and cart? That's going to be an H, right? Chart and cart. Yep. So it's not necessarily rhymes, but it's important missing letters. Great. This has gotten infinitely... I think, I think I realize what the 2-hour in-game day was. Okay. Fascinating. So now we move down 1. What the fuck is this? Tiger. A weird layered cake? Cat cake? Okay. Tail. What is this? I don't know what this is. Cat, tiger, sit, butt, booty, wag, swag. All right, Chad, what do we think? What do we think the words are here? I think that's a fair enough to ask as a collective effort. Because, like a serving, layered serving, if you take letters out of tiger, do you find a potential word? Tiger, tiger. Tier? Yeah, tier, okay. Tier would make sense. So this is a room to the left, so tier, tiger, so we're missing the G. That makes sense to me. All right, now we have stage sage. So it's a T. Okay. Yeah, tiered cake. That would make sense. All right, we have the den. Den's good. That gets us moving. I feel like the den has a decent chance at spawning one of these chests as well. And we got lockpicks. I feel like we're decently set up on this run. Showroom. Luxury items for sale? Yes, please. There go like all my footsteps, but okay, so an emerald bracelet. You do not have to pay the gem cost of floor plans. Okay, so these are expensive. These are very expensive. Whenever you gain steps from eating, gain twice as many. Chronograph. While drafting, you may rewind time. Okay. You're more likely to draw time tomorrow rooms while drafting? I don't know what that means. Anyways, Grunkle put this room in the house to show us that we're still broke, to stay humble. It's kind of fucked up of him. Kind of fucked up and evil. Okay, let's see. Let's not cut ourselves off. In this room, okay, so some rooms don't have paintings either. More keys, apples. And we do have our shovel. For more coins, still broke. And pebbles. Thank you, Grunkle. Appreciate having rocks. Ooh, okay. Greenhouse would be nice, but we don't have the lever for it. We still really need to get the lever. So security continue to run out of steps on this run. Okay, and in sand. What room are we in right now? And in sand, we are in 2, 3, 4. So that's an S. I didn't miss a portrait out there, right? Doesn't look like it. Security door. I guess I'm gonna turn the security doors to low. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Open walls, for sure. Set that to low. And we're not going to turn it offline, though. Actually, yeah, no, we're not going to turn it offline. We don't have the breaker. Yeah, the other rooms were the shop, which was wall to wall. Oh, Rumpus Room, let's go. Time to have our vision quest. Any more coins? I know there's coins somewhere. Yeah, here we go. 8 coins. Mm-hmm. What? Match and tree. Fire. Fur. Fire and fur? So that would be an E? That, what do we think? Fire and fur? Does that make sense? Fire and fur. Fire. That's a tree, right? Am I crazy? Fire and fur? Alright, vision quest time. Let's go, Elzara.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Yippee.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Well, yes.
The image.
You will be in a car crash. It's gonna suck.
I see the darkened cloud of ruin.
Oh.
Familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes.
Okay, so there's 8 of them.
Resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see
8 more tiny envelopes.
8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read. 7.
Listen, today's just a bad riddle day, okay?
Art hanging on the walls of these rooms. There is a
Letter missing. Okay. Alright, you could have told us about that sooner, Mr. Fortune Teller.
foreseen by the great
We already got that one.
Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. So, you really didn't tell us anything new, Elzara. But, like, I guess you've confirmed our suspicions about things. So, thanks. Nerd. Oh, shit. Way's blocked. This is awkward. Nerd. God, it would have been so much cooler if I, like, left, you know? Oh, now it's just kind of lame. Ooh. Mailroom. It sure is. Now that I'm here. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender as he no longer is employed with our staff. Yeah, it's nice, especially with the RNG of how the room layouts work. Okay. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. Indicator setting, press any button above to activate. Press a blue indicator next to a red to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay, so that's how that works. It's not just a press them all and activate. It's keep pressing them. Alright, tag and Simon P. Jones. Mount Holly Estate. Fen Aries 63080. SKR 6789. Hey buddy, how's it going up there? in that big house. I think most people would be pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration and opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. As I'm writing this, you're currently in the garage packing the tent. I wanted to try to post this letter before we depart tomorrow so that it has a chance to arrive during your first few days on the estate. But with all the preparations, I'm not sure that I'm going to find the time. There's so much I want to say, and I'm sure I'll forget to tell you Friday night. Sometimes it's easier for me to just jot this stuff down. You're yelling at me right now to come bring you a pillowcase. Hold on a sec, I'll be right back. I can tell you're really excited, but I think you might feel a little guilty about being so happy the day after the funeral. Believe me, I know how long Uncle Herbert worked on setting this up for you, and I know from our conversation just how much happiness this project brought him. So do both of us a favor, be excited. The house really is amazing. I know it's been almost 7 years since we were last up there, and I'm really curious to hear just how much you remember from those summer trips. You've always been smarter than me at this kind of thing, so I'm not sure how much guidance or inspiration I can offer before your trip that will actually be useful to you. Despite my best intentions, I'm sure that on Friday I'll end up leaving you with a few of my overused cliche expressions when we say farewell. Later, alligator. Dad. P.S. Get some sleep each night and don't spend all your time each day playing dirt blocks? Okay, so this is actually to us. Interesting. Gotta get a new sticky note. There's a anytime I see a 4-digit number, I gotta write that down. SKR 789. Okay. So we have tag and we have. Oh no, we have 10 and tent. So this room is gonna be T. No. 10, 10. Yeah, it's T. A little brain fart right there. Okay, so we're done in this room. Is this the end of our current run? Looks like it. But we should be able to go back and actually get a few more portraits jotted down. So where can we go? We can go down there, back to the showroom. We can buy something from the showroom. What can we get? There's a few $30 things. I mean, let's just grab it anyways. More likely to draw tomorrow rooms while drafting. Oh, you know what? The plays probably put one of these things in the coat check because they're super expensive. That's probably what you want to do. All right, road rod. So A for this room. A for this. What's the conference room got? We already did a conference, right? Yeah, stage and sage. I'm gonna assume it's not this room because it already has its own thing going on. And nothing in the spare room. Nothing outside. Oh, I can peek this out from this room. What is that? Crowbar. Pray. Pry? Yeah, pry bar and pray. So this is another A. What room is that? That's going to be the hallway. Okay. Church has nothing but my money. 2. Go pantry and commissary. No. Oh no, bat and bath. So H. Bat and bath. Alright, I'm already noticing that I'm pretty sure these are going to be scrambled words when we actually make it. Tree and pin and pine. Okay, pin and pine. So that's an E. Alright, call it a day. Well, we have a new thing to do every time we're moving around, which is map out the letters. Which is good. That means no matter what, we're doing progress. Unless we're walking through the same rooms, then we're just running in circles. Alright, feeling good about that though. Day 12. Alright, we're already in the foyer, so let's grab the money first this time. I wonder if throwing the coin in is better at the start than later. Burb job? Alright. Enjoy job. And there's definitely a few more rooms we can still get here. We've done the tool shed before, we've done schoolhouse. Let's go in the tomb. Tomb's brand new. Oh, every time you go down the stairs, it's it's a little dizzying. Okay. What you got down here, Grunkle? Hiding bodies? Some coins. Each of our journeys come to a conclusion here in the tomb. This floor plan is the definitive dead end. Or is it? Ooh, is there... Oh! Haha, I can move those. I don't know how I should be moving them, but I can. Oh, you know what? It's probably gonna be like, go to the church, find the way that they're pointed up or down. Or I get super lucky because of my dumb sheer luck. And I just actually put them all in the right spot right away. Puzzle House is going pretty well today. We're making a lot of progress, Orion. Welcome back. Hope you've been having a good day. Open only in the event of my death. Well, yeah, we just got to the tomb, and we found out about all the portraits and the letter puzzle. So we're starting to work through that. So here's where it all ends, at least for me. And all the picturesque places of this grand estate, I chose this dreary, dank dungeon to be laid to rest. And that same dim, somber fate fell upon my father and his father before me, him, who loved the outdoors even more than myself. They say there is no stronger bond of servitude than tradition, and family tradition thrice as strong. These are chains that seldom bend and never break. Yeah, no problem if you're busy. Just glad to have you here. Glad you're enjoying. And I do wonder what plans and prospects of yours will be sacrificed upon the family font of convention. What biography of your own will you forsake to add another page to your father's memories, or your mother's, or mine? In our youth, we are gifted with dreams and ambitions. At our death, we are left with realities and regrets. I think there is no greater sin than to perpetuate, that's the word. Tradition that stagnates growth, that strangles purpose, that suffocates dreams. What point is there to live another's life at the sake of our own? Oh, how I wish to have been buried underneath the great oak overlooking the plains, the wondrous woods, and the worldly mountains, and the wild holly that surrounds that trunk. A perpetual token of sympathy laid across my grave. What dreadful tradition is it that dumped me in this sunless hollow? And if by morbid example this dark crypt makes any impression whatsoever on you, if reading this letter within these damp halls plants in you a seed of hope, if these words might grant you strength to bend if not break these chains, then would I cherish this tomb more than an oak, and sycamore and spruce, more than the wondrous woods and world's mountains. This cold stone room would become the most cherished place in all our domain. I would have you raise a shrine upon the spot to commemorate the moment of your liberty, to treat the sepulchre as hallowed ground, to realize that grand gestures can be as effective as they are theatric. And to in turn, as recompense for the freedom thus granted you, commit yourself to be buried here within the mausoleum of dreams, and when the day comes to write your own letter, to inspire the next generation that follows in our footsteps. As is tradition, Herbert. Interesting. So there's a lot of mixed feelings about the family traditions, evidently. Even from Herbert, who seems to follow them pretty well. Alright, so finally we have a run where we actually want to find the chapel. So that's fun. We have 9 gold to start off with as well. Let's see what we get. Hallway's a pretty decent start. Get our key, get some different routes to go. And let's go for the pantry. More money. Oh, wait. Chapel. We need the chapel. Again, chat, I may be stupid. Full stop. Map, plane, frame. Oh, that actually shows an E in that spot. Okay. Let's mark that down. E and plane. Plane, fly, map, fly, floor, biplane, plane, plane, chart, heart, char, floor, flu, no. This one has me stumped. Plane, fly, sky, map, plan, plane. Oh, wait, yeah, plane and plan. So we're missing an E, which is the exact room we're in. Again, I may be stupid. Okay, moving on. Let's go to... spare room's not going to give us anything, so let's get a bedroom. Row. And row. So C. Crow and row. No goodies strewn about the room either. Den. Oh, and I get my package here. Let's go. Package is delivered. Cinca Company, Brass Compass, 2 gem. By K. Thompson. Yeah, we've gotten 2 confirmations on how the pictures work. We got the fortune telling, and we also found the chart that was on one of the whiteboards. So yeah, we're pretty confident in that. What do we got in this room? Tie and tier. So that's going to be an R. And that is this room. Okay, I don't know what the words are going to be for, though. That's still a big question. Magnifying glass. Okay. Time to backtrack. Oh wait, did we do... We didn't do this one, so we have... Sand... Flan? Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon right now. I gotta collect them all. Flan? Flan? Sand? Dessert? Desert? Oh, S. Haha. Okay, we almost have the first row of rooms. We can actually probably get that in too. Never mind. We can. Kitchen, storeroom, kitchen, storeroom. Let's go kitchen. So this should be an E, yeah, pine and pin. Any goodies in the kitchen? Probably not. That's nothing. Ooh, commissary would be... Actually, I need the chapel, but I do want to get the commissary because we do have a magnifying glass. We do already have this room. This one is E. Again, I wish I had a setup so I could show you, like, could have MS Paint up and do that, but I'd have to set up new scenes for this, so... Maybe next time if we don't finish the word puzzle. This one we also have. This one's H. But let's see, what do we have? Swanson, or Swan Song. Okay. Now we have the terminal password. Finally, we can actually use the computers properly. And what do we have here? Metal detector or sledgehammer? Let's hold off on that. Yeah, paying for that. Yeah, I have the I think we're on 15 different sticky notes right now. all around me. Let's see. Okay, so we have den. Let's do the den. Get our gem. There's no chest here, so we're not going to go back and buy that. So bridge and bride. So it's going to be a G, right? Bridge and bride. Okay, so we can go here and check. Maybe we get a dead-end room. Nursery and chapel. Oh yeah, let's put the chapel here, so we never have to come back through. Okay, my theory was wrong. Was it? Oh wait, maybe it's the stained glass. Yeah, they have numbers. So maybe it's pull them down in order, so... New sticky note. Yeah, maybe it's not a matter of they have to be in a position, it's just a matter of pull this one first, pull that one second. So the hoe is 1. That is true. Unfortunately, I don't think I have room for 45 sticky notes. The pizza thing is 2. Then the pitchfork is 3. The crop, or no, not the crop. The sweep is 4. Crop is 5. And the scepter... Wait, that's not 6. Oh no, I'm stupid. That's 5. Hold up. Broom is 5. Broom. Crop is 6. And scepter is 7. Alright. So, we should be able to go back. Hopefully I haven't screwed it up where if you interact with it, it doesn't work. I'm really hoping that's not the case. We are gonna have to go all the way back anyways. So... yeah, let's just go back to the tomb. Alright, more progress though. Doing pretty well. It's a nice feeling when you get like the hints that lead you to 2 puzzles and the things line up right away. It's very nice, very satisfying, very rewarding. Okay, so let's move these up. Thing has to go back up. You gotta go up. You gotta go up. And I think those are the only ones I pulled. Yeah, okay. So, we need the hoe first. So you, then the pizza slab thing. You, pitchfork. Where's the pitchfork? There it is. Pitchfork. Chimney sweep. Think that's you. Our broom is over here. The crop is here. And scepter is here. Hey! Listen, I may be really bad at the riddles today, but the puzzles? The spatial puzzles? I'm nailing that today. I'm doing really good. I'm kinda the best puzzle master ever. Catacombs. Okay. Just a skull. Oh, this is a full underground thing. I think we might have found... well, no, Grunkle's tomb was further along, right? Because we read his, we read a, like a letter from him. Yeah, so there's an excavation tunnel, okay. Interesting. You know, I really appreciate us having a comically large arrow pointing you where to go in the catacombs. That was very helpful of Grunkle. Alright, we also might not know how to explore this yet. Can I push on something? No, doesn't look like... This is definitely, like... This moves. 100% this moves. So what can I actually do in here? Doesn't look like much. Pull on the torches. I can pull on this. Haha. See, I told you. Old Bard here would never steer you wrong. Unless it was funny. And then I might. Yeah, and this is the mine. Okay, so we can pull it backwards? Okay, we can pull it backwards, but we can't actually go anywhere. So let's find out what's in the side room. Grunkle, what were we doing here? Grunkle, what the fuck is this? What am I looking at, Grunkle? Secret science base? Scientology? What is this, Grunkle? Nuclear bunker? Missile silo? The mechanism that makes the house move? Man, this is why we stopped talking to Grunkle. Keeps making his contraptions. Alright, let's pull this back. But Grunkle, I don't want to enter the House of Riddles. It's too damn bad! Yes, put me in the torment nexus, Grunkle. Alright, upgrade. And this is the other half, so we have foundation. Oh, okay. We're missing that top segment, that says something. Foundation, elevator, concealed entrance, cliffside exit, minecart, fountain entrance, tomb entrance, torch chamber, rotating gear, to north lever. Angel, I'm gonna assume angel points to something. Dreams. Grunkle, what is this? Arcane sigils. Well, great nephew, I didn't want to tell you this, but I have my own cult. You're gonna inherit them. You don't get a choice in the matter. Enjoy. Okay, so everything's also kind of flooded. Weird. Yeah, we can't swim. Uncle's like, alright, enjoy the flooded underbellies of my abode. Perish and die. I mean, I don't think there's anywhere else for me to go right now. There's got to be something I'm missing. I'll go back, I'll read the other half of the map, just to make sure I didn't miss anything at the top. But I feel like, I'm getting the sense that this is another you're gonna have to do something else situation. Yeah, we're missing this part of the map. been through here. We can't go through there because that's all flooded. Alright, yeah, looks like we might be at the end of our progress on this little bit. Oh yeah, money. Okay. The puzzle only gets more puzzling, as they tend to do. And yeah, let's keep exploring the house then. Over to the den. There wasn't really anything for us to buy that we care about, I don't think. I don't actually know what the salt does. So if we have money to spare at the end of the day, we'll probably just spend it on that. Ooh, okay, secret passage or nook. Let's go for the nook. We do have the letter for this room. It should be A? Road, rod, yeah, road and rod. So this room's an A. Where are we going now? Security, perfect. You love to see it. Because now... Oh. Hold on. Gotta exit it first so I can actually use the upgrade. Insert our disc. And what room are we gonna upgrade? Nursery. Chance to permanently enhance this room to one of the following. Get more steps. Hi Mystic Maeve, what's up? Welcome to stream. Hope you're having a good day. We're just playing some blueprints and getting only more confused as we go on. Ooh, that's actually pretty good, because that's... If you can make it here, you always get 20 more steps. I think that's fine. Alright, and we actually... Also, we have the terminal password now. We can finally make it into the terminal. Alright, log into network, and this password is Swan Song. Password accepted. Finally, it only took us like 12 days. Connecting to network. Alright. Staff services. Punch in, punch out. Temporary disabled. Yeah, because all the staff are sent away. Announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, my day's been pretty good so far, too. Doing well. This is our second day at this. I'm failing some of the riddles we get miserably, but I'm feeling pretty good about the progress we're making. Having a good day so far. Nice to relax and hang out and chat. Okay. Sorry, did that one already. Schedule change, can't do that. Special orders. Order a specific brand of gum or your favorite fruit. Commissary is now taking special orders for all members of staff. Okay. Shovel, sleeping mask, sledgehammer, running shoes. Let's go for... Let's put the shovel in there. It's always just nice to have because it means we're going to get more stuff as we move along. We did have a very fascinating discussion about vegetables and our takes on them. preferences and the likes. Glossary of terms. Okay, I don't think I need much on this unless there's a silly word that is going to show up. Spread, rarity, trunk. All right, yeah, nothing to worry about. Thoughts on cabbage? Personally, I think I'm minority where I don't really generally like cabbage, but I'll eat it in the chat discussion so far. Security. So this is new. Red cabbage? No, red cabbage is the devil. Red cabbage can go away. Lock and clock. So we got a C here. And this is 3rd row, 4th room. Yeah, but it's the devil. I don't want it. I don't care if it has a nice texture. Send it away. Let's see. Okay, parlor game, redemption time. All right, 4 boxes. Well, that's not true. There's only 1 box in this room. That's also not true. That's true. Okay, so it's got to be in that. Surely it's this box. Yeah, you are a little bit of a freak for eating them all raw. Listen, you said it, not me. I'm just a little guy. I'm just hanging around. I'm agreeing with you. It would be mean of me to disagree. Let's see. Go for 2 items, or go for closet. I think. So I know we have this room's letter, because that's our 4th room. Actually, we do need to check the parlor. I'm just a little guy. You must understand, all streamers, little guys. P and peak. So that's going to be an A. Wait. No, that's going to be a K. Peak and P. Sorry, I was thinking peak as in the A peak, not the K peak. Sure, feel free to ask. I can't guarantee that I'll answer. But so long as it's something that's nice and chill, feel free to ask, yeah. Let's go north here. Ooh, okay, so we can go through the passageway. Yeah, sorry, Maeve, but I'm not really looking to explore art too much right now. Also, I'm not a big art background, so I don't have much to say on that matter. But I appreciate you wanting to share. Okay, so November 18th, that's the day we're on. Strategy, potential within, blah, 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 blah. Fresh blueprint. Should I draft hallway? I feel like this is just guides, yeah. Don't pass up a wine cellar. Okay, wine cellar seems to be pretty good. Planning your house. All right, this just kind of seems like an in-game strategy guide. Collection. All right, I think this may have been a waste of a library. The Ladyship's Chamber has synergy with Lady Epson's other 2 rooms, the boudoir and the walk-in closet. Okay. the only forms. The boiler room connects ducts from rooms to room to run steam power to specific destinations. Okay, and the pump room needs the pool. Okay. So we might want to be like trying to get the boudoir and the walk-in closet so we can unlock the ladies' room. Word from the editor, digest, blah, 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 blah. Nothing too important. We got one good thing out of that, though. And is this a room we've discovered? I think so. I think this is an H. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Chart and cart, yeah. It did inform us of the rooms we actually have an opportunity to build, which is good. Ooh, conference room. Conference room is good. And it doesn't make us spend anything, so let's do that. You know, there's portraits here, Tyr and Tiger. Already did this one. Nothing on the notes. Back to these later. Back to what later? Like the rooms or the roles? Because I can't back out of the roles. I have to like commit if I'm going through a door. Floor plans. Yeah, no. If I'm at this screen, I have to commit to it. I do not get a choice. Ooh, freezing. I could freeze with a lot of coins, but then I'm kind of messing myself up. Yeah, no, you're all good. There are like a couple things that I can back out of. I can back out of using a key. I don't have to commit to using the key. This is gymnasium. That's planet, plane? Yeah, planet and plane. So T. Planet and plane. And we got the car keys. Nice. We still need to actually get in the car. Walk-in closet. Ooh, we do need that. Yeah, let's go for that. We've got a few items too. We'll probably make our money back. Or at least, yeah, our gems. Rabbit's foot. Great chance of finding items. And telescope. Gain an additional effect for each constellation. Nice. That's the picture of the lady. So we got this room. There's a tag and a cliff. Water, ocean, tag, 10. I don't know what that is. Is that pier? No, not a pier. Shore? Tag? What else could that be? Tag or 10 or... Sten. Coast? Coast. Cost? Coast and cost, maybe? I think coast and cost would make sense. That seems fair. And if we're wrong, well, oops. Coast and cost. So we're missing an A. I think that's a fair assessment. All right. Boudoir. Go further on ahead. I think this is a locked door. Nope. Boudoir. Yeah, let's get that. Get our free gem from the room. Paint and pint. The curse of too many synonyms strikes again. Paint and pint. So another A here. Door locked. Ooh, we're running low on steps too. Yeah, the environmental detail is really good. Kind of has to be in a puzzle game like this. But let's see. Oh, I like the idea of the workshop, but I kind of need the steps. Oh wait, did we not make it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, we're one short of 8. Okay. Alright, game. I see you want to make a mockery of me. I'm doing plenty well of that myself. Oh, I didn't check that for paintings. Oh well. Ah. Stage and Sage. Okay, I think we already have this one. Yeah, we have this one. That one is completed. Any more rooms we can open up? I think... No, we've run into the dead end again. This boudoir is locked. Unless we can make it to the commissary by key? Yeah, we might have a chance to buy a key at the commissary. I also definitely should have lowered the security level. But we manage. Let's see, buy key. We can probably buy some food in the kitchen as well. Oh, no key. Dang. We could buy we could buy the sledgehammer with all our money of 8, and then maybe we have enough to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6, 7, 8. We'd be able to make it to the dining room? Well, let's see. I don't know if it's going to fade to black me when I get there. Today's draft pool. Okay, that's a new room. Banana. Banana. Alright, let's see. Might as well. We're going to lose everything if we don't anyways. So then we go to the Nook. And the passageway. Do we have this room? Yeah, clock and lock. And then, oh wait, no, we have like... Oh, it automatically does it right away. I thought it sent it to the dining room. I understood that incorrectly. Okay. Was there a chest somewhere? I feel like there was. Can't really go that way. Might have been in the parlor? No. Surely not. Maybe in... No, not in here. Not in here either. Go through the chapel. Get my money stolen by Grunkle again. Stingy man that he is. Run over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was... Well, there was definitely a chest somewhere. I just don't remember where it was. But that's okay. We mapped out more. And we also got the underground done. So let's call it a day. Move on. And keep going. It's not voluntary if I don't have a choice. Grunkle's stealing all my money. I listen. I don't have to enter, but I need to enter. It's need. I have to. I need to. I gotta move through the house. Now, to be fair, I'm making my money back because he is giving me an allowance now, but I'm standing by that my uncle is stealing this money from me. And that's a fact. I wish Uncle would stop stealing my money. That's my wish. Alright, so see most of the rooms now. We haven't done Trading Post yet, and we haven't done Root Cellar. So let's go for Root Cellar. Any piping or anything? Oh, hello. It's our family tree. So it's the Sinclairs and the Epsons. Okay, so that is what I thought it was. Claire and Simon. Herbert Sinclair. Okay. Mary. Interesting. Don't know if that's going to be helpful to know later, or if it's just more of the general lore. Search continues. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Marion Marigold was last seen by a blank Friday getting into a carriage after a late. No sign has been found yet. XYZABC? What does that mean? XYZABC. No sign. Why is sign underlined? XYZABC. Carriage late yet. New sticky note. Yeah. Sign like seen? Yeah, I think it's sign like there's no evidence of them being found. So X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Are these elements? Maybe I need the magnifying glass for that. So here's the periodic table. Yeah, it is the last and third letters of the alphabet. Alright, go on. Feel free to cook. Last letters and first letters of the message? Alright, we'll try to go back to that later. We are in the house. We should have like a lot of steps this run, I'm feeling that. Pin and Pine, we should have this, yep. Let's see if we can get this door open. Ooh, neither of these are what I want. It could be? I'm not too sure about that one. That feels a little straightforward for this game. We got this room's letters. The chapel. Let's just get the key. And we got a hey, there we go, we got a magnifying glass. So what can we draft up here? bedroom, sure. Alright, before we continue on, let's go back, use the magnifying glass, check the letters. And see where that gets us. It's always just more questions than answers, though. Alright. What do you got for me? X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Okay, nothing with the magnifying glass. A-U-T, or A-T-E-E. A-U-T? No, or well, S-E-A. A-T-E. S-E-A? Atsia? I don't think that's it. I do think there's a chance that relates to the periodic table, though. I'm not convinced on that, but it could be. Well, it's a question for another day. Let's see, what else can we get? Alright, so we're gonna be on a new path then. Nothing special. Let's go this way. I don't want to play the parlor games. Please. Don't make me do it. Okay. Alright, I'll do it. Twist my arm about it. Is there not? I guess it's... I was thinking... Yeah, XE. The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter U. So that would be not this box, if that's true. The blue box is true. Are you true? The gems are in a box with a statement containing the letter B. That could be the case. Well, no, it can't be the case. So that's false, so therefore it must be this one. Surely. Oh, I'm bad at puzzles. I'm washed. Grunkle, please, please forgive me. I'm a failure. I'm washed up. I can't do the riddles. So washed. Alright. Well, and there's a bot. Goodbye. Let's go to the nurse station. I don't think we've gone to the nurse station yet. It's a brand new room. Any secrets for me? Secrets for me in particular? We do need these pictures. Stars and stairs. So I. Alright, I'm starting to see some words too. So the first line I think is safes. The second line is probably 8. The third is crack. So it's something about cracking the 8 safes. Let's see, what do we got? Gems and a book. The Red Prince. It's the wrong game now, isn't it? There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He made a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. It's the guy from newspaper clipping. The Red Prince? Oh, Marion Marigold, yeah. The writer. Good catch. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince had always said? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? a story he had read in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who always wore red, and he looked like a prince from his toes to his head. As you read, my reader, you might already assume this book is quite near you. In fact, in the same room. Hold on. The prince had a love. Okay. Nothing secret there. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince in his book. The red book we just read. Okay. And I think there was a note earlier that said any notes from Mary and Marigold are going to be true. If they're red. Interesting. I mean, there doesn't seem to be much else about the room other than that. Can't open those. Well, it's extra steps and we got a new letter. Okay, commissary would be a dead end, so let's keep going. We have this room. Okay, we're dead-ending ourselves either way. So let's get 2 items. Why not? Okay, that's 1 item. Oh, and the running shoes. Occasionally save steps. Helpful. And hopefully we're not going to cut ourselves off with the bedroom, because that's our only route away now. More steps. Do we have this room? We do. Nothing else hiding around here, though. Courtyard. Or spare bedroom. Let's go for courtyard. Hopefully we get the shovel. That's not a shovel. That's a metal detector. Okay. Kitchen, dining room, chapel. That's an easy dining room pick. Any money, any keys, any something for me? Little treat. This is K, we already know that. East wing or spare room. Let's go for the east wing. This should be S and in sand, yep. Let's keep going ahead. Dark room or spare bedroom? Spare bedroom, please. We do know this room, so it's good that we're wasting the spare on this. Another locked door, though. We can't go to the veranda, and yeah, storeroom or steps. Let's get the key and the gem. Yeah, we're really not getting a shovel here. Coat and Coast, that's what that is. So that's going to be an A. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 6 up. Yeah, we might have to just plan to do a few runs where we just go as far as possible. Oh, it is an S. Haha. Whoopsie. The puzzles are melting my brain now. We're getting to that point. Security or library. We do need to get security. Which also means we can lower security. Keycard system, settings. Coat and coast. Yeah. Sorry, it's an S. It's an S. Yeah. Alright, we figured it out. And let's see, anything special over here? Do we need this room? Nope. We got that. Match and thatch. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Match and thatch? Match and that? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What room are we? We're 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Match and thatch. No, wait, no, that's not it. It's fire and fur. Yeah, I'm going with that. It's one letter. If it's wrong, I'm sure I can figure out the word. Yeah, I have that one. Okay. We have this one though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's an H. Cart and chart. Oh, we really need to get in the office though, because we have the key. Yep, we got this one. Coupons. And let's see. Yeah, let's go for Marion Marigold's other book. Now that his name's popping up a little bit more and more, or her name, or their name, whatever it may be. Wine cellar or chamber of mirrors. Huh? Rotunda can rotate. Oh, that's gonna be the cog room, isn't it? Draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. Do I want that? I mean, okay, these are all brand new rooms, so let's just get the 3 gems. 3 gems is good. Plane and planet, I'm pretty sure we have that. Yep. MCC X113. Okay. Yeah. MCC X3, which is 13. Something in 13. Just take a little bit of wine for myself today. As a treat. No secret wine, secret passage. Okay, let's go back. We have the security room as another exit. Commissary is gonna put us at a dead end. So our last option is dark room. And commit to gambling. A locked door too, wow. Alright, let's get a gem. I don't think gems are ever a dead end. No, okay. Telescope, that's 4. 1 more gem. Alright, so coat and cot. I don't have this one, that's going to be an A. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. No secrets hanging around, no loot, no nothing. Another locked door. Alright, billiards room or great hall. 7 locked doors. I can there, unless they just snuck something in there this time around, there's not really much to do there. Okay, so this is bad for us. So it's just billiards room. I can go check up here, though, because this is essentially, we had to go up here to turn the telescope the right way. But yeah, there's no tables or anything. Nope. So the wine cellar is hiding something. The area of the room is... Yeah, that is true. It is pretty small. One coin. 2 coins. The wine cellar was also a room that had like a note in the book that was like, never pass this one up. This one's too good. You always have to take it. Pilot and plot. So that's going to be I. And let's get our keys, which actually is perfect for us. 8, 5 minus 4 is 1. Oh wait, no, that was multiplied, right? Yep, multiplied by 4 is 20. 10 minus 2 is 8, divided by 8 is 1. And 3 minus 1 is 2. Times 15 is 30. Divided by 3 is going to be 10. A. Key to the secret garden. That's new. Finding it won't be easy. Oh no, I really don't want to lose this. No way. Let's oh, we might be able to go over here? No? Oh, dang. Okay, so we can get gymnasium. We'll lose steps, but that's fine. If we can keep moving, that's good. Key to the secret garden, though. Coins on the ground. And we do need that tub and tube. So it's going to be E. We're in room 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5E. Both sides now. Let's see, what can we do here? Oh! Okay, well, we're dead ending, either way. But we got the boudoir. Car and card, so D. Alright, so the words that we have so far with the letters are 8 dates crack 8 safes. That's what we know. Does it never end? Maybe. I don't know. Telescope. Not super helpful now. Oh, but we have a diary. Any secrets, good sir? No secrets. Okay. Another upgrade disc. And I'm gonna guess the lady's journal. It's locked. Okay, so we need a key for it. I wonder if it's just a generic key or a specific key like this garden key. Interesting. Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here then. now we know we either need a generic key or a special key specifically to come in here. Lock it. Anything on the ceiling? You know, it could be in the closet. Yeah, that wouldn't be too surprising if that was the case. Alright, let's see. So I don't know if there's anything I can do with the secret garden key. Maybe we can try... Oh, telescope. Another diamond. Not helpful at this point, but might as well grab it. Let's see. Go to security, get our upgrade. Insert our disc. Storeroom. What do you got for me? Enter, floor plan, more keys, more gems, or more coins. I mean, the gem economy is in shambles. Let's go for gems. So yeah, we're starting to see some more expensive rooms as actual potential options. So upgrading that seems pretty good to me. Let's go, okay, hallway. No, not hallway. East wing, dining room. All the way back out. And then I guess I'm just gonna try every gate I can with the key. Dining room. We have these letters. Bedroom. The chill out hangout room. And our secret well. And we already made the wish for the day. Secret garden, okay. If I was a secret garden, where would I be? Not here. Oh, we're so close. We just need one more gas valve. Also not under there. Okay. Maybe... I know there's a gate this way. There's a gate on the other side as well. Kind of just looks like it's leaving the property, though. There's the bunker. Which does not have a keyhole. Our lovely little campsite. I haven't looked for in a while. I don't think anything changes here, though. And there shouldn't be anything that changes here, too. Yeah, that's all good. Read the logbook. So now we know we're gonna need 8 different dates to unlock the safes. So let me write this day down. Actually, I think I know, I already have this one written down. That's good. All sorted. But yeah, okay, so we'll check the other side, and then seeing as how we've made it to 3 hours today, my brain is getting a little slower, as you might be able to tell. But hey, we've done really good progress. I feel like we've solved a few big puzzles. We discovered the catacombs underneath. So all in all, I think we're doing pretty good. We know that there's a garden key now, a does something. The root cellar, there's nothing for me to do. Oh, okay, so the plank only comes here if you open the garage. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, well. Let's check our general rooms. There's a few green rooms we haven't seen yet. One of those is probably the secret garden. We know the greenhouse has a lever that we have to pull. And then we don't know what the other two rooms are going to be. There's a lot of shops we haven't done. Red rooms. Done most of the hallways. Missing 2 bedrooms. We got the ladyship's chamber. We don't know what room 46 is. Most of these rooms. Alright, well. This has been a wonderful stream. I will end the day. Just to make sure that we go over to the next one. We don't mess up anything. Call it a day here. And yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to playing even more of it. This will be the last stream for this week, and I should be back on Monday. And I think we'll probably get right back into this game. I don't think we'll do a filler game in between. Thank you for watching, Orion. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ursa Major. Thank you, Daffy, if you're still here. Appreciate having you all come in, chat. Help me out when my brain's not working. Talk about vegetables and French fries and whatever else. Hope you all have had a good day, had fun. Hope the rest of your days go well as well. And yeah, I'll be back on Monday. Take care. Have a good time. That's all I got to say. Have a good time. Have a good day. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.